Hello. Okay guys, today in the episode of Asian Tea Files, we are taking a trip to Japan. Yeah, we love Japan. So imagine you are a weather forecaster, but now people are treating you like an idol who just broke the rules. The dating rules. And no, she's not an idol. She's literally a weather forecaster. Let me enlighten you. So it all started with a viral clip of Saya Hiyama, a weather forecaster. In a video, you can see Saya was talking about a drama and she was describing how she liked the drama, the fashion of the female lead, yada yada. Then boom, she switched instantly into a serious mode to announce an earthquake warning.
そのドラマ見て女の子がすごく可愛いんですよね。で衣装とか見たくて見てる時もあります。ドラマでもやっぱりそうですか。何かこうね違ったメッセージがあるのかなと思って何回も見るの面白い気がしますね。アニメは1回目はストーリーで2回目は映画とかですと。自分のこうタイプに合わせて楽しみたいものですよね。そんな気がします。あとこうウェザーニュースライブ見てここで緊急地震速報が入りました。お伝えしていきます。ここで緊急地震速報です。念のため海岸から離れてください。
Like the switch was insane. 1 second she was fangirling and the next she was saving life.
People were impressed.
And when I say people, I mean mostly
Men in their 30s and 40s.
And from here, the rabbit hole of people founding her started. But of course, it didn't just stop here. They even started calling her the weather queen. Now, she had that very otaku girl vibe, you know, the type into anime, manga, video games, a little introverted, a little
socially awkward.
And the thing is, Saya was actually like that. And on top of that, she is really pretty.
Wow.
And the platform she worked on made it even easier for people to get attached. This wasn't just a regular TV channel. The platform she worked on actually had a live chat. So people could watch her and comment in real time. So it was basically like a Twitch, but for weather. So people weren't just watching, they were interacting with her every single day.
I mean men in their 30s and 40s.
Have you guys heard about men loneliness epidemic? This might be the funniest thing, but yeah, it's similar to that. Or at least that's what people say. And when you look at the channel itself, it gets even more interesting. Because the presenters aren't just random weather reporters. Most of them are young, attractive, and very polished. The whole thing starts to feel less like a news channel and more like an idol system. Now keep that in mind. It's really important for our story. Now the whole forecasters and like presenters, they even do fan meetings like idols. It was weird, it was crazy, it was wild. And from what people have said, most of the audience at this event
were men.
Allow me to give you a little more context on Saya. She actually joined the channel back in 2018 after passing an audition. So she wasn't just randomly there. She worked her way into it, and she was not the only one, I would say. There are multiple young people, young women who are working just like Saya in this specific channel, from what I can tell. Anyways, back on Saya, so on top of that, she also did cosplay, which people actually love. Like I saw comments, they saved her cosplay pictures, and some people even calling her a goddess. So these are the pictures that I saw, and to be honest, these are good. So she does a lot of cosplay. She loves doing cosplay. She's into anime. She is into, you know, this socially awkward, introverted girl. She is, and that's what, you know, a taco girl basically is, which people love for some reason. And she now become a big thing. And because the platform had like this live chat, people could even donate. So the comments would be like, she's so cute, best weather girl ever. Of course, they are not the real comment, but that's what I'm assuming people would say. And it just kept building from here. She even became an ambassador at one point, and the channel would even sell merch too. At this point, it wasn't just watching anymore. It was turning into a real emotional attachment. Like the channel was creating this parasocial relationship between the presenter and people, and it was working, and it was actually really intentional. They know what they were doing, and they know that this was going to be very beneficial, and it was. It was beneficial. Apparently, as I said, the company's number were going up too. Like this was actually working. Now, there were other popular weather presenters before her, as I said, but Saya's impact felt a little different, as I said. In one clip, she was talking about like her childhood plushie. So she was like, oh, I used to carry this plushie everywhere, and I went to a match one day and someone burned the belly of the plushie because it was like white and it turned black, and so it makes her so sad. And a lot of the people in the comments were like, oh, she's so cute. She's still crying over her plushie. How innocent. In other clips, she mentioned she once wanted to work in a med cafe but ended up becoming a weathercaster instead.
what alive?
And we are not done yet. We are not done yet. The platform even had a ranking system. And in 2022, she ranked number 2. So at this point, she was getting really big. Honestly, in my opinion, it was like more like a, it started feeling more like, less like weather forecaster and more like a VTuber, streamer, and a lot of people were saying this too. Now here, everything gets even more messier because after all this chaos, like her popularity, her becoming a literal goddess, people were calling her, she suddenly disappeared. Like boom. Like one day, she just didn't show up. At first, people didn't think much of it, but another day passed and still no Saya. Where is Saya? We cannot find her. That's when people started noticing something. The chat starting filling with comments like, where is Saya? Did I miss something? Still no Saya today? Again, these are fake comments. I made them up. But I'm assuming that's what people would say. And then it slowly turned into, okay, this is weird. Why is she gone? I'm gonna go crazy if she doesn't come back.
Man, you guys, man. And that's when the fury started.
Some people claim they saw her all the way over Wimbledon, England.
Like my girl was found on the other side of the world. What is happening?
Allegedly supporting a Japanese tennis player, Yoshihito Nishioka. Fun fact, Nishioka isn't some random guy. He's a legit Japanese tennis player who's been on the ATP tour since 2014 and has won multiple titles and even cracked the top 25 in the world. Fans started saying she wasn't just in the stands. They claimed she was sitting in an area that looked like it was reserved for family and friends.
It's getting messy.
Like, why was she randomly there? It's like our weather girl become a Wimbledon cheerleader. What is happening? Fans were not ready to accept it. They would write comments like, that's not her. That looks like her. Leave her alone.
That's what I was saying. Leave her alone.
Spoiler alert, it was indeed her. And then it was confirmed. She was in a relationship with the tennis player. Cool, right?
Wrong.
People were not cool. They were burning. People were like, I feel betrayed. This is not what I expected from her. I am disappointed. Why are you disappointed in someone's relationship? Chad. She confirmed the relationship in a post. She wrote, to all of you who always support me, I would like to inform you, as reported in some media outlets, I am in a relationship with professional tennis player Yoshihito Nishioka. We hope to continue to care for and support each other as we go through each day. We would be grateful for your continued warm support. Oh yeah, as I said, people were not warm. It didn't just stay online. The company, the stock dropped. Yeah, that happened. That's awkward. That's really awkward. Now you might be all wondering, why this all drama? Like, she's a weather girl, not an idol. So why does her dating news even matter? Well, if you know anything about idol culture, the dating is basically a no-no, especially for women.
Why, you ask?
I don't know, maybe people think they might have a chance with their idol, which that is incorrect. But that, you know, we cannot stop people from thinking. That's what they think. I mean, Delulu is not always a Salulu, but like, okay. So that's how some fans feel. And yeah, Saya wasn't technically an idol, but I mean, she was promoted as one. So I guess in their eyes, she kind of was. I don't know. I also read on Reddit, some people were saying that Saya isn't the only one with a relationship. There are multiple young, talented women in WNL, which stands for Weathernews Live. That's the channel our girl is working in. So there are talented women in WNL who are married, announced it while in the company, and they are still really respected, like they still have a career and people love them. But again, that's the thing. Saya was the only one who announced her relationship, not marriage. Previous people announced their marriage, and that might be the reason for the chaos. I don't know. Anyways, after all the drama, she returned, but people did not forget. The chat was flooded. We are talking hockey rackets emojis. Yoshihito's name everywhere. They were spamming his name and a hockey racket. So they were basically making fun of her or showing that they don't accept her relationship.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
Excuse me, what? Who are you? Never saw you. What are you talking about? And the sad part was that my girl Saya had to sit there and read it like she was a criminal or something. Like, leave my girl alone. Leave her. Now again, not every comment were bad. Like, there were people like who support her. They would, write good comments. But man, it got wild. To make matters even more puzzling or messy, if you will, they put her in a fan meeting lineup. She became a joke there too. Other presenters were teasing her. Like, excuse me, you are her colleague. You should be supporting her. You know the industry. Why are you making fun of her? Honestly, that was low-key disrespectful, in my opinion. Because like, why are we all doing this? This is so unnecessary and unprofessional. Well, jokes on them. Our girl left the company in 2024. Finally. And later, news of her marriage came out, which of course, some people were still denial about, saying they couldn't support it. Like, hello? Hello? Do I know you? Does she know you? No, she don't. What are you saying? No one cares, but like, whatever. Like, oh my gosh, like I can imagine myself in Saya's shoes. Just imagine yourself. This is so frustrating. I was so infuriating. It was not cool. Anyways, our player and Saya got married in the end of 2024. I mean, you can see the images here and she looks so pretty. That might be the only happy thing I can find from all of this. So yeah, they seem happy and Saya is now freelancing. So yeah, that's the story of how once a beloved Japanese weather forecast became the most hated one. Honestly, I got infuriating searching all of this. What she was put through because of these crazy friends, that was sad. But the good thing is she's happy now. And let's be for real, you guys, there's like crazy fan things. It's not only Asian things. It happens everywhere. It might be extreme here in Asia, but it's not like, oh, it's only happened here. And by the way, she recently got a haircut and I think it really suits her. She's so pretty. She looks pretty. Honestly, it feels like a new era for her and we are here for it. Like, can you imagine finally being free from all this chaos? Like, my girl did it. And she's happy now and that's what really matters. So yeah, what do you all think about this crazy story that we cover? We took our trip to Japan. Where do you want to go next? Let me know in the comment section and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.